violence and other kind of violence.
Guess what? I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police. But I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.
What's good, cyberspace? It's the Black Gen Z Mindset. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe, and let's get into the video.
West Louisville home is riddled with dozens of bullets after being shot up twice this weekend. While no one was hurt, the incident has the family tonight calling for an end to gun violence in our city.
The Super Gremlins really had to spin the block twice. Really? And this is Louisville, Kentucky. Breonnaville, if you will. Where the Super Gremlins are spinning the block, hitting the house, coming back, and hitting it again. These Super Gremlins are on demon time.
WHS 1119's Bobby McSwine talked to the family and those joining her call to action.
32. That's how many bullets one Louisville family says rang through their home early Sunday morning. The evidence still on the counter. Most are covered now, but large holes visible just hours ago. Shonda Lee leading me through her mother's West Louisville home, someone firing shots from outside into their home.
This is all the debris from the gunshots.
Lee says she got the call in the middle of the night and rushed over as fast as possible. Her mother terrified. About an hour later, her home was shot at again.
And this is my niece's room. She's 5.
The little girl's room alone
There was one right there.
has more than 10 bullet holes. The shooting fortunately didn't injure anyone in the home, but
And they could have killed that little girl. But they don't care. They're just shooting in the house willy-nilly. No care in the world.
the close call jolted the community to action.
That violence will come to a stop in our city.
Several activists holding a prayer circle and calling on everyone to speak out against gun violence.
I believe in the power of prayer, but I'm going to tell you right now, you're not going to pray these Super Gremlins away. They need to be locked up. The key needs to be thrown away. You can't pray this situation away. You can't just think that you're going to get in a prayer circle and go to church every Sunday and then the Super Gremlins are just going to stop being active. This is a spiritual battle turned physical. So it's time to stop the praying, pick up arms, and fight back. Because these Super Gremlins are on demon time.
Lee believes young people were involved.
I just want our youth to see the dangers in their actions.
Yeah.
And a lot of times in our communities, a lot of people don't speak out.
Thank you,
For
Jesus.
that reason, for
Come on now.
retaliation. There
Come
is
on.
a silence in our community.
Come on.
And I understand it, but I can no longer respect it.
And with school starting tomorrow, they say the concern is even greater. One mother afraid for her young son.
Bullets don't have eyes, and if somebody come through shooting, just shooting up, drive by or whatever, he can be a target. He can get hit just by being there.
Will they be safe when they go to school? Will be backpacks will have guns in them? Will somebody be targeting them on the school bus? Wake up!
Yeah, you heard her. Wake up, community. And this is everywhere. This is every major city. The same faces you see on the gun memorial. She's telling you to wake up. Somebody gonna shoot up the school bus. Oh, we gonna talk about these school buses, all right.
Community, this is not a game.
And they hope more proactive measures are taken before another young life is lost. In Louisville, Bobby McSwine for the WHAS 1119 on your side.
This evening around 6 p.m., LMPD's 1st Division responded to the report of a shooting. They located a male in a vehicle with what appears to be gunshot wounds. EMS came to the scene, declared the male victim deceased. Our homicide unit is currently investigating. There are no suspects or arrests at this time. We ask that anybody with information, please call our anonymous crime tip line.
And I mean, if you are a brother and you're sitting idly in a car, you're pretty much a sitting duck. Whether you have ops or beef or not, So many different things can happen. It can be a mistaken identity. It can be anything. Okay? But it just seems like when you in them vehicles, man, they lighten it up.
Line 574 LMP.
Children sobbing on the school bus after a parent boards the bus and starts cussing them out. This is Wave News at 11. I'm John Bull. The incident happened Friday as students from Carter Elementary were getting a ride home from school. A JCPS spokesperson says 2 men got on the bus and began yelling at the children. Somebody took a video of it and sent it to Wave News. And tonight, Wave News reporter Nick Pick sat down with a mother who says the whole thing was frightening.
Yeah, John, the woman I talked to didn't want to be identified so that it wouldn't be taken out on her child. But she told me the incident on the bus happened after a fight between 2 kids at the school. And what it became was chaos.
Woo! And he beefing with them kids, and them kids are talking back. Let me tell you, these kids have no respect for authority. Point blank, period. These super toddler gremlins are on demon time.
This is what JCPS bus 2047 looked like Friday afternoon. A grown man cursing at the children on the bus, claiming someone on the bus hit his child.
And I'm going to tell you guys right now, he absolutely overreacted. You can't you can't go this hard on some kids, bruh. I get it. He thinks that they were bullying his daughter, but this is absolutely demon time activities. This dude would have shot the bus up if he hadn't been stopped. I'm gonna tell you that right now. This dude was straight bugging. At least the father is in the child's life. But if this is the result, man, you gotta chill. You gotta have some self-control. I get it, you're upset, but you need to talk to the teachers. You need to talk to the principal. This ain't the way to handle it.
The video, shot by a cell phone camera, shows the chaos. The man screaming, another man in a Captain America shirt trying to keep him away from the kids, and the children, who the video shows wailing while this is going on. This woman's child was a bystander on that bus and called her after it happened.
Oh my gosh, it was tears, because you can only, as a parent, and you can't get to that child at that point when you hear them crying. It hurt a lot.
Carter's principal sent this email to parents explaining what happened. The letter says 2 people boarded the bus and threatened the students. When the bus driver got them off, they got in a car and followed the bus. And students say they saw those people display a gun.
Wow. And there you have it. Now, he's absolutely in the wrong. He needs to be arrested. He's going to give an explanation at the end, which I'm going to show you guys. And he's immediately invalidated with this. I thought he just, his daughter's getting on the bus, so he step on the bus too and make an announcement, which I've seen before in elementary school. But this one is different. His daughter is on the bus. She gets on the bus and he start following the bus after the bus leave. They board the bus, start talking crap to the kids, leave the bus, then get back on the bus. It's just too much. Too much time to think about the situation. Too much time to let cooler heads prevail. And too much time for a super gremlin on demon time.
The bus drove back to Carter, where LMPD and JCPS security were waiting. At that point, the principal had parents come pick their kids up directly from the school. The letter closes by asking parents to talk to their kids and encourage them to use the school's counselors. This mother says her child didn't go to school Monday and won't be back all week.
I'm still scared for my child and other students that was on that bus, in hopes that something can get done to it, because it just seems like our children are being failed all across the board. They need to feel like.
So it looks like that brother is the bus driver. But if it wasn't for him, this guy would have went there and did the unspeakable to these children. And if you think these super gremlins don't care about deleting children, you need to watch my damn channel.
They're safe, leaving their home, going to school, leaving their school and coming back home safely.
A JCPS spokesperson told me there was an SSO, a school safety officer, at Carter today for dismissal. She also told me police followed the bus in the morning. JCPS security monitored that bus stop. An LMPD spokesperson said to their knowledge, nobody's been arrested. In the studio, Nick Picked, Wave News.
I'm here on the corner of MLK and Frederick Douglass, where a shooting just took place. And as you can see, it's a pretty rough area. So I'm basically risking my life reporting on this madness. So make sure you do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. Like the video, hell, share the video. And make sure you go ahead and leave a comment down in the comments section to continue the discussion on how we can find solutions to all this son violence in the streets. I'm Jenquavius Jackson, here live, reporting from Atlanta, Georgia, BGZM News 17.
All right, guys, so we do have the actual video of this brother getting on the bus. So I wanted to show you guys this. Let's see what's the best view. This is good. Okay, so wanted to show you guys this video. Look in the comment section. Why is this behavior allowed? People don't go to this level over one incident. School continue to let his daughter be bullied, so they're justifying his actions. We got to thank JCPS for their lack of handling any situations between students. So helpful to know that we can rely on them to help out the kids. Poor babies he is terrorizing. You don't handle a situation like this. All right, so let's get into it. He said every little mother freaker on that bus, he gonna do something to him. This is unacceptable. I mean, these super gremlins are grown ass babies. Straight up. Straight up. And it was some of them kids was talking back. I ain't gonna lie. They were defending themselves. They weren't scared.
I don't give a fuck. You shouldn't have touched me yesterday. I didn't touch her.
So it sound like the little girl, his little girl, is a troublemaker, and the little kid said she pulled her hair, he touched his hair, he cut his hair, something like that. But the girl was messing with him. Then he did something back. Then she told her daddy, and her daddy probably told, hey, if anybody mess with you at school, tell him your daddy gonna come handle him. And this is where we're at now.
I mean that. I go for everybody on here. Touch my daughter again, and I'm gonna flip this whole bus. I'm not playing.
I guarantee his daughter is the troublemaker. Guarantee.
Don't let nobody touch my kids, bro. I'm not playing, bro. All that bully shit, all that big bully shit, y'all got going on. I'm not playing. You gotta get your mama, your daddy, your uncle, and whoever. Let me say what I'm saying. My kids gonna put their hands on me. You didn't get fucked in, man. I didn't know nothing about it.
They are frightened, man. This is sad to see. It's crazy.
I wanna go.
All right, guys, so we've got an exclusive interview from this father, Delvantae King, and he does an interview with Wave 3 News and explains his side of the story. Like I said, I don't think his little girl was telling the truth, but who knows? But let's hear him out. Let's see what he says and see if there was any validity to his actions. The community is behind him. It looks like now. In the previous video, they were trashing him. Now they're completely behind him. Respect for this man. Da 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 da. Go dad, go. They're saying, oh, bullying shouldn't be allowed. I think they're lying. Honestly, I think his little girl is lying to him, and therefore he has to double down on the lie so he doesn't get in trouble. And so he looks like a competent father, but I don't know. We'll see. Let's watch.
And to clear up everything that was said and apologize to everybody that I offended, all the kids and parents. I want to apologize to JCPS. I want to apologize to the school bus driver also, because at the end of the day, I did act out of character. So I do take responsibility for that in my actions. My child was being bullied since last year. School been notified, parent been notified. Nobody's done nothing about it.
I mean, the way that they reacted, who's to say that she wasn't the bully? I don't know, because those kids were giving conflicting accounts, saying that she had done some things too. So,
beginning of the school year, 3 days in, my child's getting bullied again.
This year?
Yes.
Okay.
Getting bullied again by the same person. Try to handle it with the school again and the parent. Nobody does nothing.
Okay, so it looks like he went through the proper channels, attempted to handle it through the school. The kid is still bullying his kid. So, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think. I still think he overreacted. But was he standing up for his kid? Did he do the right thing? Do you think his little girl was instigating, or do you think she's completely a victim?
Then next thing you know, my daughter, she gets jumped on the school bus and end up with a knot on her head. That was the last straw.
Okay, so the daughter gets jumped on the school bus. Now, did she start the fight, or I don't know. But obviously she's got a group against her. So it sounds like more and more that she might actually be a victim. And he just had enough. He got on that school bus and, like he said, came out of character or jumped completely up out his skin.
I could have said different things, but I let my emotions and my frustration and anger get the best of me.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure with anybody with kids, they would too. So I just want to let that be known that the only reason any of this transpired is due to bullying.
Yeah.
And people don't talk to their kids about bullying. And when you done reached out and keep trying to mediate something and nobody's doing nothing, what else are you left to do? I wanted to clear up everything that was said.
So there you have it, guys. He cleared the air. He said what he had to say. I'm gonna let y'all be the judge in the chat. I think there's some accountability to be held on both sides, but I mean, getting on that bus and threatening kids, that ain't it, bruh. These super father gremlins are on demon time. All right, guys. So I actually do have some footage, some more footage of what went down. And he actually is on the bus with a blunt. If you guys notice, this is more footage, and this man is actually on the bus with a blunt. which tells me everything I need to know about his daughter. His daughter is barking too, instigating the fight. I don't think she was completely a victim. I don't. I think she was lying to her parents. And I think that she was initiating some of these conflicts. Let's watch. So look at his daughter trying to fight.
Did you touch my daughter? Did you touch my daughter again? You gonna have to get your mama.
Pay attention. The blunt is in his right hand. He's pointing with his left. The blunt is in his right hand. Smoking weed on the bus with children. Probably smokes in front of his daughter. Probably passed the blunt to his daughter.
Your daddy, your uncle, and
Get your scared ass up! You scared,
And you heard what that little girl said. You scared, H.O. Yeah, that girl is not a victim. She's trying to climb over the seats to fight. And you're telling me that she's the one getting bullied? Her face looks fine. Look, he got the blunt in his hand. Wow, this is crazy.
She touched her! She touched her! She touched her! She touched her!
You hear the little kids? She touched her. She touched her. She touched her. His daughter is a bully. His daughter's the bully. Not the other kids. His daughter's the bully. And you can tell by the way that he acts and by the way that his ratchet little daughter acts. These super toddler gremlins are on demon time.
Gang violence and other kind of violence.
So it is what it is.